Hello and welcome to another episode of Let's Do Email Marketing. Hello and welcome. Let's Do Email Marketing is a live show where I share my tips, tricks, and trends when it comes to email marketing. So far, I have been sharing a lot of email automation tips. So stay tuned for this episode. This episode is about creating the perfect lead magnet. Now, my name is Chelsea. I'm the boss behind the Black Girl Boss Collective. I founded the Black Girl Boss Collective to help other Black women build their businesses, learn how to do marketing, learn how to do email, so that they could build a business with confidence, so they could avoid the same mistakes that I made when I was building my first businesses. And I wanted to teach and share what I've learned with others as I learn. So that's how the Black Girl Boss Collective was born. And this show is dedicated specifically to email marketing, me teaching you how to really take your email marketing to the next level. Now, today we are going to be talking about lead magnets, right? I'm going to explain what that is if you're not familiar. But let me do a little bit of recap. So if you have been tuning in previously into previous episodes, the last two episodes prior to this, I've been talking a lot about email automation. Email automation is really the key to seeing sales through email marketing without the stress. It's also the key to building a community as soon as people join your list. And it's often overlooked by a lot of business owners, service providers, coaches, and consultants specifically. So I've been sharing all of my knowledge and all of my goodies when it comes to email automation. So if you haven't been tuning in, let me just recap for you. So in order to really make email automation work for you and make it successful, first you have to narrow down what automations you need for your business, not anybody else's business, for your business, okay? And I gave 4 specific email automations that every service provider, coach, or consultant needs in their arsenal. Welcome automation. All right, you definitely need a welcome automation. That's a non-negotiable. You need a lead magnet automation. All right, you need a service or product purchase automation, and you need a webinar or live online event automation. Those are 4 automations that you absolutely need in order to really make email marketing and email automation work for your business if you're a service provider, a coach, or a consultant. In the second episode of this series, I talked about essential email copy elements that help you write emails that actually convert. A lot of people say, Chelsea, I'm writing emails, but I'm not making any sales. Nobody's going to my website. No one is, taking action on the emails that I've written. It's probably because you don't have a good grasp on these 5 elements. I'll just go through them really quickly. First, you want to address a pain point. Then you want to show the transformation that your subscriber will potentially see by working with you. Then you want to show your authority by giving testimonials and reviews from your clients and customers and community members. You want to make sure that you have a call to action in your emails, and you want to make sure that you have a captivating subject line. So if you haven't been following along in this series, go through the playlist for Let's Do Email Marketing. And the last 2 episodes prior to this one will be the first 2 episodes talking about email automation, what you need to really make that work for your business. So that's a quick recap. And today we're taking it a little bit further. We're going to talk about how to create the perfect lead magnet, how to create lead magnets that actually help you grow your list. Okay. So another complaint that I get when it comes to email marketing, my list isn't growing. All right. And then when I work with clients on automations, when we first set their automations up, they're going really, really well. They're starting to see, people run through the automations and go to their website and go to their social media sites and take advantage of the offers that they are presenting in the emails. But after a while, all that traffic stops. They stop seeing people go through the automations. They stop seeing people go to their website. They stop seeing those sales. All right. And I can tell you right now that the problem is not with the automations. The problem is with the lack of traffic to the automations. Okay. So I'm going to be explaining that in just a few moments. So, creating email automations that build your community and drive traffic to your offers is the foundation of an effective email strategy. If you don't have that in place, then your email strategy is going to fizzle out and die eventually. Okay. However, these automations don't mean anything if you are not attracting new subscribers to your list. Okay. Listen to me carefully. All right. Pay attention. New subscribers are the lifeblood of your email list. Okay? I'm going to say that. I'm going to say that again for the people in the back. New subscribers are the lifeblood of your email list. If you are not growing your list and attracting new people into your community, you are going to have a very hard time getting results by presenting the same offers over and over and over again to the people who have already been on your list. Okay? You need to attract new subscribers to your email list to go through your automations in order to continue to see that same traffic that you saw when you first started or the traffic that you are expecting to see from your automations. Okay? Now, when I say attract new people and new subscribers to your list and to your automations, it's not enough to just attract, just anybody, okay? You want to ensure that you are attracting the right people, okay? Inviting everybody to join your list is not an effective strategy. It's not a strategy at all, okay? Well, it is a strategy. It's a strategy to be frustrated, okay? You cannot just invite everybody that you come across to your email list and expect them to be ready to buy your digital products or book services with you. That's not how it works. Okay. If you want automations, email automations, and more importantly, an entire email list and email strategy that is effective in building your community and getting people to your website and getting people to purchase or book with you, you need to draw in quality leads. Okay. Quality leads. You need to draw in people who are already aligned with what you are trying to offer. Okay. And to do that, you need a targeted lead magnet. Now, what is a lead magnet? What is it? Let's just start there. Uh-oh. Hold on, guys. Someone is at my front door. I'm back. Okay. So, now what is a lead magnet? If you are not familiar with that terminology, a lead magnet, let's break it down. So, for service providers and coaches and consultants and those in that community, people who join our email list or who enters our communities are considered leads because eventually we want them to book a service with us. A lead magnet is a low or no cost offer that will draw these leads to our list. So that's where the name lead magnet comes in. The leads are the people that we are trying to attract so that we can offer them a service or a digital product that will help them achieve, their goals. And then a lead magnet is the product or service that will draw them to us. Okay. These are sometimes called freebies, but let me be clear here. Your lead magnet does not have to be free. All right. And I think a lot of people get tripped up because they want to make sales. They don't want to put out a product that is just going to sit in an inbox or, offer their time for free. And I respect it. I respect it. So your lead magnet does not have to be free. You can put a dollar amount on your lead magnet. Um, Especially if you are offering premium services, if you're offering, you know, four figure, minimum four figure services, then your lead magnet does not have to be free. Generally, $25 or less can qualify as a lead magnet. Okay. Now, we talked about lead magnets, sometimes called freebies. Um, but what is a targeted lead magnet? Know that I mentioned that in order to draw the right people to your email list, you need a targeted lead magnet. So, what is the difference between a freebie and a targeted lead magnet? Let's get into it. So, there are three things that makes a targeted lead magnet. Number one, it speaks to a specific person. For example, if you are a business coach for hairstylists, right? That's the example. You're a business coach for hairstylists. Um, a freebie would be an ebook on how to attract your best hair client. Okay, that would be a freebie. A targeted lead magnet would be an ebook for natural hair stylists on how to attract your best hair client. All right, you see the difference there? A freebie is an ebook on how to attract your best hair client. A targeted lead magnet is an ebook for natural hairstylists on how to attract your best hair client. Okay. The difference is that I spoke to a specific person, a natural hairstylist, in that targeted lead magnet. Okay. The second thing that makes a targeted lead magnet is it helps people achieve one specific result. And I think a lot of people fumble the bag here, right? You want to help everybody do everything. No, let's get specific, okay? Get specific on who you are talking to and then get specific on what you are trying to help them do, okay? And now my phone is ringing. Okay, I'm back now. So the second thing that makes a targeted lead magnet is it helps people achieve a specific result. And for this, you need to get clear on your audience and what they are looking for. Okay. So, following the same example, you're a business coach for hairstylists. Okay. Um, an example of a targeted lead magnet that helps you help one specific person and that helps you achieve one specific result is um, an ebook for natural hairstylists on how to attract clients that care about their natural hair. Okay, so we've gone from an ebook to help you attract your best hair client to an ebook for natural hairstylists on how to attract your best hair client to a an ebook for natural hairstylists that helps you attract clients that care about your natural hair. All right. That is a very specific, you know, type of person. A natural hairstylist is very specific. They want to attract someone who cares about their natural hair, which means that they're going to put, more effort into it and it's going to make them a better client. Okay. So that's the second thing. It helps you achieve a specific result. The third and final thing is that it's presented in the best way that people can receive it. And this takes more knowing your audience. If you know your audience is big on reading, then maybe an ebook would be best. They're not that big on reading, but they enjoy video content. Maybe a pre-recorded video or a webinar would be best. If they like to interact with you, maybe a live show like this or a webinar would be best. Okay. So there are a number of different ways that you can present a lead magnet, but it all comes down to what your audience responds to best. And that takes a little bit of practice and a little bit of trial and error. All right. You won't know what works best until you put it out there and people respond to it. So if you put out a lead magnet that doesn't get much traction, try changing the format or getting more specific on those three areas that I just touched on, or maybe promoting it more, So it just takes some trial and error. Trial and error. Okay, so now that we know what it takes to make a targeted lead magnet, let's talk about some common and effective types of lead magnets. Now, there are many different types, but here are 4 that I have found for myself and for my clients to be very effective. Okay. The first one is a PDF, okay, some sort of digital product that could potentially be printed. This is a very common type of lead magnet, and it's probably the easiest out of the 4 to create and distribute. However, it is the easiest for people who consume it to discard it or ignore it. A lot of times ebooks, free ebooks and, free checklists and things of that nature, they die in the inbox. So that's something to really be cognizant of when you're creating. You want to make sure that you're hitting those 3 things that I talk about. Talking to a specific person, achieving a specific result, and in the best format. So that you can make sure that your PDF does not die in your subscriber's inbox. So PDF is number 1. Number 2, a pre-recorded video training. And this one is the more effective, I found, type of lead magnet because people are leaning more towards video content. And it's very easy for people to consume, especially if it's 10 minutes or less. If it's 10 minutes or less and get straight to the point, the people really don't have a problem consuming it, and they can go back to it over and over again. Um, Along with, keeping it under 10 minutes, you also might want to offer transcriptions or transcribed um, caption, a transcribed script of whatever you said in the video, or closed captions so that differently abled people can still access whatever you spoke about. Okay. So that's number two, a video training pre-recorded is a second type of very effective lead magnet that you can try. The third type of lead magnet that you can try is an email drip course. And this is a very, very effective, it's very informative, a very valuable lead magnet. And this one is for service providers or coaches or consultants who they don't really want to fumble around with creating a PDF. That's just not where they want to spend their energy. And maybe they're not quite comfortable enough to be on video, or, they just haven't found that presenting their information in, those formats is best for those who will be consuming it. Now, if you're not familiar with the email drip course, this is how it works. Subscriber joins your list and they receive a series of emails on a specific topic spread out by, one or more days. So back to the hair coach, hairstylist coach. Is that what it was? A business coach for hairstylists. That's what it was. So back to that example, let's say you want to put out an email drip course on how to take care of your natural hair. Let's say you're a natural hairstylist, not the business coach, but a natural hairstylist, and you want to put out a lead magnet that's an email drip course, and the topic is how to take care of your natural hair. The first email could be what healthy natural hair looks like, and that will go out on day 1. The second email will go out on day 2, and that could be tools to maintain your natural hair. On day 3, they'll get an email on what products to use. Day 4, what not to do for your natural hair, and maybe day 5, how you help your clients specifically. Right, that is the email drip course. It's very easy to create, and I find that those who don't have a solid lead magnet already in place in their business, this is probably the easiest type of lead magnet to create, because you're already great at what you do. Just have to type it up and put it in a series of emails. Okay. And like I said, these tend to be very valuable, high value, and very informative, which helps you build trust with your community. The fourth and final, very common and very effective type of lead magnet is a webinar. This has been the most effective type of lead magnet for me personally, and I have used variations of all of the previous 3 that I mentioned, either for myself or for my clients. And this is a very effective lead magnet type for service providers, coaches, and consultants, because especially for those who charge high ticket have high ticket services, because it gives people a chance to hear your voice, see your face, and interact with you. They get a chance to really experience how you explain concepts and connect with you on a level that is not really possible through a PDF or a pre-recorded training or an email drip course. So I find that webinars are very, very, they're really the GOAT in really building up your email list with targeted leads. with people who are most likely to buy your digital products, enroll in your programs, and book your services. Okay. So those are the four types of very common and very effective lead magnets: a PDF, a video training, an email drip course, and a webinar. Um, a lead magnet isn't just to grow your list, all right? That's the main reason why we use them, but that's not the only way, and it's not the primary way that you should be using your lead magnet. You should be using your lead magnet to help build trust with your growing community right away so that they can um, feel comfort in knowing that you know what you're talking about and you can effectively deliver the information in the way that they need it. Um, and so that you can help guide them to buying a digital product or a service with you in the future. So, your lead magnet is a very important and pivotal pit stop in your client or customer journey. All right. It's where they first get the inkling that this is the one I need to work with, or this is the information that I need, or this is the program that I need to enroll in. Okay. Your lead magnet can really help to make or break your sale down the line. All right. Having a strong targeted lead magnet is the key to growing a healthy email list with people who are most likely to purchase in the future. All right, it all starts with your lead magnet. If you have a weak lead magnet, you're going to draw in weak people, not weak people, but people who are not as likely to purchase from you, not as likely to talk about you, not as likely to be engaged with your list, which makes it hard to get good results from your email automations. Okay. So if you've been listening to this and you say, Chelsea, that sounds great, lead magnet, targeted lead magnet, webinars, cool. Yeah. But I don't know where to start. I need this for my business, but I don't know where to start. And I want to put automations in place, but I don't have a lead magnet to draw these people in. Then I have the answer for you. And it's the Emails on Autopilot VIP Day. Now, this VIP Day is a done in a day, done for you service where I build your email automations from start to finish. And with that includes lead magnet consulting and review. I will consult with you on what type of lead magnet may be best for your business, where you can start, what topic you should be focused on, depending on what you want to offer and how you want to connect with your subscribers. Okay. I will not only consult with you on it, but I will review your lead magnet for you. So if you have one already in place, but it's not really drawing in the people that you want on your list, I'll take a look at it for you and give you suggestions on where to improve it. If you don't have one in place at all, I will walk you through the process of how to create one for your business so that we can create automations that will truly run on autopilot. Okay. In addition to that, I will build your email automations up to 3 essential automations that you need for your business. I'll create up to 2 landing pages for your business. Write all of your emails for you to populate the automations and then put it all on autopilot in a designated time just for you and building these automations. Now, the wait list is open, okay? You can join the waitlist for the service. And when it opens, and it's opening soon, the waitlist is going to get first access. Okay. The waitlist will be able to apply first and they get special pricing. Okay. So if this sounds like a service that you need in your life, you want to get your automations on point, you need help with your lead magnet, you want to hand over your email automation, then you need to be on the Emails on Autopilot waitlist. And that link is in the description. Okay. Also, if you want to catch this show live, all right, you want to be here when I go live, you don't want to watch it after the fact, you can click the very first link in the description and I will send you an email when I go live every single time. So that is all that I have for you today. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns when it comes to creating the best lead magnet for your business, drop it in the comments below. I'll see it and I'll reply to you. Thank you all for joining me for Emails on Autopilot, and I will see you for the next episode. Bye.